simple.
Keep it real.
Hey guys, this is the summary Act 1, Scene 3. Bassanio seeks out Shylock, a Jewish moneylender, for a loan of 3,000 ducats on the strength of Antonio's credit. Shylock is hesitant about lending Bassanio the money. He knows for a fact that Antonio is a rich man, but he also knows that all of Antonio's money is invested in his merchant fleet. At the present time, Antonio's ships are bound for distant places and therefore vulnerable to many perils at the sea. Yet, he says, finally, I think I may take his bond. He refuses Bassanio's invitation to the dinner. However, he will do business with Christians, but it is against his principle to eat with them. When Antonio suddenly appears, Shylock expresses contempt for him, saying that he hates Antonio because he is a Christian. But more important, he hates Antonio because Antonio lends money to people without charging interest. Moreover, Antonio publicly condemns Shylock for charging excessive interest in his money lending business. Finally, Shylock agrees to lend Bassanio the 3,000 ducats. Antonio then says that he, as a rule, never lends nor borrows money by taking or giving interest. Yet, because of his friend Bassanio's pressing need, Antonio is willing to break this rule. The term of a loan will be for 3 months and Antonio will give his bond as security. While Bassanio and Antonio are waiting to learn the rate of interest which Shylock will charge for the loan, Shylock decreases. He tells them about the biblical story of how Jacob increased his heart for sheep. He calculates the interest which he will charge and announces 3 months from 12. Then let me see the rate. Shylock then accuses Antonio of having repeatedly spit upon him and called him a dog. And now Antonio and Bassanio come asking him for money, yet they pride themselves, and then Antonio is a virtuous man because he lends money to friends with no interest involved. Is this loan? Shylock inquires. A loan to be arranged among friends. On the contrary, this is not be regarded as a loan between friends, Antonio asserts. In fact, Antonio says Shylock may regard it as a loan to any enemy of his wishes. Then, surprisingly, Shylock says that he wants Antonio's friendship and prove if he will advance the loan without charging a penny of interest, but in the order to make this transaction a merry support. Shylock wants to penalty clause providing that if Antonio fails to repay the loan within the specified time, Shylock will have the right to cut a pound of flesh from any part of Antonio's body. Bassanio objects to his friends placing himself in such danger for his sake, but Antonio assures him that long before the loan is due that some of his ships will return from abroad and that he will be able to repay the loan 3 months over. Shylock insists at this point that the penalty is merely a just. He could gain nothing by executing the forfeit of a pound of human flesh, which is not even as valuable as mutton or beef. The contract is agreed to, and despite Bassanio's misgivings, Antonio consents to Shylock's terms. So, the summary of Act 1, Scene 3 is completed. Thank you.